2021. We were one of the first students who has gone through us for such a unique and very demanding program in today's.
And as I told you, I wanted to do something like
Good evening. My name is Swansea University. So it's wonderful to have Bishal today with us, who is an alumnus of UK and who had gone back in 2021 for his masters in power engineering and sustainable energy. I think one very unique program.
yeah.
2021. We were one of the first students who has gone through us for such a unique and very demanding program in today's generation. I think sustainable development, sustainable energy, and everything. If we talk about it, and you got a scholarship of 3,000 GBP, which was offered by the university, if I'm not wrong. And today, I think you had done a right choice for yourself. I think you would be more better to say elaborately on that.
Yeah.
Right. I think that would be better to give your introduction to all our people. Can take it as an inspiration. You can make a gist on that, what program you have chosen for yourself.
So as Sir said, my name is Bishal Sonar. My hometown is Guwahati. I live in South East somewhere here. I went for my masters in 2021 January to Swansea University. From the beginning, I wanted to do something on sustainable energy that's also connect with engineering, what I studied back in my bachelor's. I did my bachelor's on electrical engineering, so something that relates sustainable with electrical engineering. And the unique course that Sir suggested me was power engineering that I can connect with along with sustainable energy in Swansea University. So I thought like let's give it a try. I went there. I really liked the whole environment, the ambience of the university, the professors and everything. The process was really good, and of course, what I studied here and what I learned there was like really different. I went through something very theoretically here, but I had to learn everything simulation in my engineering, so which is actually an updated course you need for your job nowadays. So yeah, it went really well. I passed 2022 January. Then I was offered a job in Scotland. Now I'm currently working as a project engineer and protection and control in Scottish and Southern Electricity Network Transmission.
Wonderful to know that, right? Because we always come across the vibes, people saying UK has a great unemployment policies. But what I have heard from you before we started this, we had an unofficial discussion. You had told me that you had two more offers in your hand.
Yeah.
And I think when we hear about the Tata Steel, which is based in Wales, you also had a very strong, good offer from there also.
Yeah.
What made you choose this company, Scottish and Southern Electricity Network Transmission?
Well, I got also offer from Tata Steel. The only problem what I felt was it was electrical engineering, but not related to sustainable things. So I had to do electrical things, but I won't be exploring my opportunities that I always dreamed of doing something on sustainable. And when I came across this advertisement, I went through the company's background, what's the work culture and how the people work there, and what's the growth opportunities in there, and also it relates with the sustainable thing. So, and yeah, they offered me more.
Okay,
than
that's
the
always the
previous
money
one.
talks. So the money talks finally on that. I understand that.
So that's
So, see, even I being an alumni, like, what difference have you found that what makes us hesitant in the first place that we don't choose to study abroad? And what made you choose to go to study abroad?
initially, my only purpose was to do something out of the box. I was doing a job here, but I wasn't learning anything new. And as I told you, I wanted to do something like sustainable, but that also relates to my engineering, which I wasn't getting here. And there was nothing, no university like particularly offering those courses here. So I had to find a country where I can get this. So one of the country was UK. They have a very good opportunities for sustainable power generations, and I decided, yeah, that's a good opportunity. So initially, this was my pickup point, I would say. But along with the thing that was also pulling me back was, will I get the job or not? Because once you get into the university, you have to invest a lot of money, and you need to get that back. So, but I think if you are up to date with the technology and what you're studying is very related to what is required by industries nowadays, then one of the good opportunity in field of sustainability. Okay,
Okay, wonderful to know from them. So you come from a city of Guwahati.
Mhm.
You have done your engineering from a remote town, I would say, on that, right, Kokraja?
Very much.
Very remote, right? At least now it has developed. From my recent visit, I can see on that correlate. So, leave about the complete. So, what would be your one suggestion or an advice if I talk about the people who are graduating or the young engineers and how do they overcome that struggle?
Well, it depends from person to person. But if I talk about an engineer here, what we are taught are not actually required by industry's requirement nowadays. So you cannot just get a degree and go to go to industry and ask for a very good package. You will get a job, but I don't think so. You'll be satisfied in that package, or else you will have to write some common entrance exams, and probably you won't be getting that what you want exactly, what you want to do exactly. So other opportunities like you can explore different countries and what you really want to do. I think that's a lot of opportunities. Just that how you can uh, pull yourself and push to that limit.
So, I know this is something tricky question. We should not ask a man. This is said, right? You should not ask the woman their age and men their money, right? Huh? But when we talk about the sponsorship
Yeah.
in UK, which is the biggest question after graduating, yeah, we all get a 2 years post-study work visa. How difficult is to get a tier two sponsorship? Do you think the right credible students can easily get a tier two sponsorship?
Um, it depends from company to company. So if you are applying for those company and you think you can crack it, I don't think so. They will hesitate to give you any. They won't say we won't give you sponsorship because once a company wants to get you, they didn't want that they will be giving you like 3 years of opportunity and they say we cannot sponsor you because it's their loss. They will be training the person and then they won't want to that person leave because they need to get the person back again. So yeah, but recently the government has changed some visa policies. Before it was easier. Now it's easy, but not that easier now. If you get the right company, still companies are now hesitating to sponsor some visas,
Okay.
tier two visas, because they increase the threshold sponsoring like amount. Yeah.
So, what is the threshold so that the people can get an enlightenment? Like, what is the minimum? We are not asking your salary, obviously. So, I'm asking something around what is the minimum wage or the salary per year a candidate who is being sponsored by a company which is a licensed to sponsor candidate is getting minimum.
You mean you're asking me the
Minimum salary,
minimum salary? Okay, not the
tier to sponsor.
not the limit of the tier two visa.
No minimum limit of any
To,
candidate
to get
who
the
has to
visa.
be hired. So, I'm asking.
I think now it's increased to 37,000 per month. Sorry, per year.
Okay.
That's
So
37
something
lakhs.
around 40 lakhs in India, near about to 40 lakhs.
If I ignore the 3 lakhs, then I would say 37
Okay.
lakhs per year
All right,
now.
definitely. So you're deducting the tax and everything.
But that's only for the trainee engineers.
So
So if somebody is getting like the not training program, but the real
job.
on roll job, then for our electrical engineering, it's 53 lakhs per
Okay.
year.
So I think that does makes an overseas destination one of the most suitable.
Yeah.
So have you ever thought if I had started my work life or the professional career in India, how long would have taken us to reach that destination of 50,000 or 45,000?
20 years.
Okay, 20 years, right? Okay,
If you do a government job in like 15 to 20 years, yeah.
15 to 20 years. Okay. So let's come to the last question. So the thing is that one good thing in last 2.5 years, 2.5 years, yes. So you'd say that you have got a good catch, or you have taken from UK with yourself.
Mm.
You have hold it hard with yourself
2.5 years.
in 2.5 years.
That's a difficult question. I think I'm learning how to be respectful more
Okay, okay.
and how to be more polite. Um, do not take things uh, to to do it very quickly. Take some time, and do not take pressure on your brain. Like mental thing is something they consider it very seriously.
Okay.
So yeah, um, the pick the takeaway I would I would take, like, that's for me is like the work culture, the way the people talk and greet each other. That's, I think it's missing in India somewhere. Even if you're earning like 6,000 per month, you should be respectful to that person.
Great. Wonderful. So one last
Did,
thing.
did I answer your question? Sorry.
Something roundabout, that's
Yeah,
fine for me. So one last question to you, that how do you rate in comparison to India out of 10 UK in the safety parameters, considering all the factors?
okay. Do you want me to rate India?
No, UK.
UK
I'm asking about UK.
compared to India?
Out of 10, let's
I
say
won't
UK,
say
UK out of 10.
Yeah, that would be a good question. I would say 9,
9.
9.2.
Okay, so it seems you are quite well
I won't say
satisfied.
UK, but I'm assuming Scotland here.
Okay,
So
so
that the situation could be different from London. I've heard about some disturbance
different
there.
source, okay. So you're rating Scotland as your current work environment 9 out of 10. That's a big enough. So you have taken it good enough for your understanding that it's a good environment.